I have to say, I really don't feel like this tournament is that difficult. And I know a lot of you are like, what? Come on, Stu, how do you drop 100,000 on day one of the tournament? How is that possible? I don't think it's difficult, guys. We just haven't prepared for this. The biggest thing that will hold you back when you're doing something like this for 6 days, 7 days, however long the tournament is to actually have food to level. And that's where all these mystery shards really save my butt. I feel like all of us could be prepared for this next time it happens, and you could win your bracket. You'd have a really good shot of winning your bracket, especially if your bracket's one of those that aren't very busy, if there's not a lot of people on there, and it all comes down to leveling up food outside of this event. Getting those max 3 stars, 4 stars, and 5 stars in your vault just to have them there. And I don't think, even including myself, I've never done that before. It's just not something I do. When it tells us to go farm dragon, we go farm dragon. When it says go farm spider, we're off farming wherever it's telling us to farm. And this is where those solo farmers really come into play. And I've never cared about solo farming before. I've done videos on solo farming before. We've talked about it, sure, but I've never really cared to solo farm so that I could level up food with that. Because we still want to look for gear, right? You want that good main stat, you want great sub stats. So we can't really just go ahead and campaign and sit in campaign 24/7. We want to be able to run this, so we need to find really good solo champions for everything, even epic solo champions. So I'm going to start doing a guide for solo champions out there for all the dungeons, because we do want to participate in the tournaments that come up. We do want to get good gear, but we also, everyone needs to start making fodder food, and we can do it together. Of course, it's going to take pretty good gear. A lot of times it's immortal and regen to put on those heroes so we can go and solo through here with fodder food. Because we can start these tournaments and drop 50,000, 100,000 actually pretty easily. I've done this for 2 days, 48 hours, and I currently have over 80,000 points. No prep. I didn't have any 30s maxed out, 40s maxed out, 50s maxed out. I had nothing ready to go. And currently, I am at 80,000, right? 86,000. And that's from 2 days of grinding this out. Obviously, none of us wants to do 2 days of nonstop grinding. That's why I'm talking about making this now. Just making this outside of this event and waiting for another event. And that's going to be us making sure that we pay attention. We do this really often. Make sure that you have these mystery shards. I'm telling you, if I didn't have 14,800 mystery shards, I would be out of the event by now. I would have nothing to level up. I'd have to open up my ancients, my voids, my sacreds just to have food to level up, because you don't get enough. So I've been opening these. I started out with 14,000, 800 or so. Now I'm down to 12,600, and we've still got 5 days left. So I'm going to keep going more and more with the mystery shards. I haven't used any of my brews. I've got multiple thousands of brews. I don't want to give away my numbers. I've got hundreds upon hundreds of chickens. We got to keep it a secret, and you can see I've got gems there. They really haven't been coming out with any good deals. I'm so surprised at the raid marketing team. They want money. You know the game wants money, but they don't come out with good deals. Where are the good energy deals, raid? Whenever you have this, whenever you have like a 2 times void, throw out the good deals. What are you waiting for? If right now you threw out just insane deals for mystery shards along with energy that you could buy like ×5, the whales would all spend money on that. And that's going to make you guys money, and it's going to make a game better for us, so we don't have to spend money. Let the whales support this game. But you got to have something to level up, so we need these mystery shards. I've been opening nonstop. Of course you get a lot. Do I have any in my mailbox? Of course you get quite a few 2 stars and 3 stars from running campaign. It's nowhere near enough. Again, I started this with nothing. I had nothing pre-leveled up and ready to go. And if I would have done this, over a course of 3 months even, just every once in a while, used a solo farmer, and then whenever I was not really doing anything in the game, just leveled up some food, if we do that, I feel like everybody's going to have a shot at it. The majority of us were not prepared for this one. There were people that have already prepared. They already know what I'm talking about. They do this all the time. And they're the smart ones, because I think like 99% of us, we don't do that. And I've never even thought about it. So from now on, we're going to have to start farming with a solo farmer. We're going to have to save up food. We're going to make 3 stars, 4 stars, and 5 stars, throw them in the vault, and then you just pop them when an event like this happens. Because I feel like deep in my soul that they're going to start doing this more often. You're going to need food anyways to level up heroes, but don't get that food and immediately go, what should I level up next? Unless you're a new player mid-game, you don't have options, right? If you don't have a lot of options for the content out there, you can't. You've got to level up heroes. But if you're toward late game, you've got everything covered, then it is time, absolutely, just to make food and get that food ready for an event like this. And you don't have to do it necessarily every single day, but I feel like if we focus on it just a little bit, then when the time comes, we can immediately drop easily 50,000. No problem. 100,000 if you're crazy, right? And save up all your brews. Like, I never saved brews before. If I want to level up a level 60, a brand new hero that I got, all I would do is chicken, brews, and not worry about saving anything. Now I'm going to save mode. Even though I have thousands upon thousands of brews right now, I am definitely going into save mode whenever I want to level something up again. And if you are lucky enough to be on PC and you use something like RSL Helper, it's amazing. It really is. It's so funny because my last video, I've got at least 3 to 4 people who unsubscribed from my last video and said, Stu, I can't believe you're using RSL Helper. That's not right. Raid said it's right years ago. If you read some of those other comments, they're all saying that I'm late to the game. I've been playing this game for 3 years, leveling up everything on my own, not using RSL Helper. They all thought, they know that I knew about it. I just had never done it before. I never wanted to. But now it's going to save me time, less effort, and then I can save all this material. I can save all these pots. I can save all these chickens, and just let that help me automate doing that process. It's going to be much better, and I'm sorry if you're only on mobile. I know. I don't think it's fair either, but it's kind of weird that you just get all mad and unsubscribe. If you watch any Raid Shadow Legends content creator out there, they've all made multiple videos on it, and you don't want to blow everything in the beginning. I've done all of this from farming just for 2 days, 86,000. I have tons of resources now to make so many 5 stars and to make a godly amount of 6 stars. And then I have all those brews and chickens that we mentioned. So at the last 5 hours, I'm going to keep a comfortable 60,000 lead. That's my plan, to get up to a 60,000 lead. And then whatever they move, I move. And then at the end, the last 5 days, I'll have so many resources that I could just jump, just blast forward. Because I might need to. Somebody might try to sneak up on me. You never know, because James is still there. James has been on my tail the whole entire time. He has slowed down a little bit, but he is still there. So I don't know what James's plan is. Plus, number 3 looks like number 3 is trying to be a little sneaky and catch up on me as well. Where'd number 3 go? This guy right here. 28,000. Now, James hasn't changed in the last 6 hours. He's been at 41,000, but maybe he's asleep. Maybe he's trying to see if I'll slow down enough so that he can catch up then and then blow past me. But I'm telling you right now, if they try to blow past me with whatever resources they have, I can match that and jump back up. There's no way they're going to be able to do like 100,000. Unless they've just been, I mean, they could trick me. You never know. Maybe they've got 100,000's worth of resources like I just talked about that they did, and then they've just been doing like a slow daily grind. Please don't let that be the case, but you never know. That's the thing. You definitely never know. So I'm going to get a good, safe 60,000 lead, and then I'm holding on to all those 5 stars, ready to make a mass amount of 6 stars. And then all the other resources that I have that I mentioned already. So we'll see how it goes. Pretty exciting. I do believe, though, that we all have a really good shot at this the next time it comes around, and we'll start doing videos on solo farmers, because it's really going to help us out to make food, so we'll be prepared. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Appreciate your time. Please let me know about your thoughts on the tournament down below. I will see you all in a video soon.